Anybody that's not our people trying to represent us,
straight up,
being a culture vulture and sucking the life, and making money off of our struggle.
Yeah, our culture.
Our struggle is different, man.
Oh yeah,
turning our genre, making people not want to hear it no more because of the shit that's
oversaturated.
Exactly.
Nobody wants to talk about it.
Man, you know what I'm talking about.
Who is your favorite person to collaborate with, and who would you like to do a song with in the future?
My favorite to collaborate with is probably David Wade and Mike C producing it. Us two together is cool, man.
You guys gotta drop an album then, or some more singles then.
Yeah, it's dope.
David Wade.
Yeah.
You guys gotta do something.
You gotta go back to the R&B
positive,
shit, man.
something good for the.
Because his music, he makes Christian music.
Exactly,
now,
that's why I say something positive, something that could touch the people. You know what I mean?
But his R&B music,
right now that
his R&B music was never sacrilegious.
Exactly.
He never cursed, he never did anything. It was always uplifting.
And he never, he was never so explicit or degrading women or ever.
Nope.
Nice.
So I think them, and who I like to work with,
you should do a song with.
I know it probably never.
She already did Baby Bash.
It probably never happened. Probably like LL Cool J, Nas, or
somebody you grew up listening to and shit.
What about Pitbull?
Pitbull. I would love to work with Pitbull. He's dope.
I think he's dope. Fuck yeah.
He's dope, but he's like way on another level. Like, he wouldn't even pay attention. And I've done like 10 shows with Pitbull, man, and that fool rocks the place.
Oh, it's actually one of the best concerts I've seen, bro.
I was like, good thing we opened that for that shit.
Him and MC Magic, bro.
Magic is good.
Yeah, for sure.
They're good. They're good. Yeah, so just somebody like that I grew up listening to and idolizing, man, like Nas. Something like that.
Real hip hop,
real hip hop hits. Like something that would make
me just have some bars, bro.
Made me really work.
Yes.
And tear my shit up and start again and just
yes,
or Scarface.
Bro.
Scarface.
Legend, bro.
Scarface is amazing.
Scarface is a legend.
So how did you get on the radio when you hit the radio, and what song was it that got you there?
You know, my first song on the radio ever, man, was I was recording at Q Productions in the War Zone, and Son of Sam and
Aaron Montoya. That was the 90s.
And Aaron Montoya came in, his brother, and they were like, check it out, man, we got this track, and they fucking rolled deep. I was by myself, man, and they had about 30 fucking people in that studio, and I was like, oh la madre, man.
Yeah.
And I knew already that the people that I was with and them kind of had some animosity. Yeah. Because that's the way it is. You're coming up together.
Exactly.
It's competition.
Like we just said,
nothing personal. It's competition.
Exactly.
So I was like, okay, I'm gonna fuck with that. He said, man, you got a verse for this? Check it out. And it was a song called "You Got Me High." You got me high.
You did a verse.
So I did a verse. I recorded it in like 10 minutes.
To that song a lot.
Yeah, that's the first time I was always first time I was ever on the radio.
Wow.
And I was just sitting at home. I was like, shit, man, it could have been mixed better. My shit I could have done better. I could have done better on it, but I was proud that I was on the radio. My mom and my brothers and everybody was listening. They were like, man, that shit is dope, dude. You're on the radio.
How old were you?
So, 21.
21. How did the version you're on come out on their album?
Yeah.
You don't remember it?
No, I to this day I still bump that song, and I can't tell you.
They mixed it. They mixed it
at all.
And
which
mastered
verse are
it.
you?
I think I'm number 2.
Okay, that's crazy. Yeah, but anyways, that song
the first time we
hit the radio hard.
Yeah, well, see, they took it. They took it to the radio.
Now I hear you. Now that you just said that, I hear you.
The girls from my mind were totally.
You were young, dog. Your voice is way different.
Yeah, man.
Wow.
We were just. So I did it. I didn't even know if they were gonna use it. I was like, yeah, man, I got you. So they pulled it up, and they were all just sitting there smoking, passing it back and forth. So I went out the room, went out to the back to where Q used to have a record. He said, "You ready?" I said, "Okay, go." A couple of takes, and I had it, and I left. I didn't even hear it playback. And like,
you just left?
Like 4 or 5 days later, they were like, "Hey man, we're gonna be on 106, and we're gonna go to 97.3, see who plays it." So one of them played it, and it was dope. They played it, and we did a lot of shows. They invited me to a lot of their shows that I did with them. So you know, nice. In the old days, man, they had it going on, bro. They had a lot of people following it. They had a good following.
They were.
So shout out to Sam and Aaron. Yeah, 2-in-1. They had it going on, man. They did their thing. And after that was Close My Eyes with the one with Frost.
Okay.
And Jeff made a phone call to the station and they said, yeah, bring it down. So that was all it took. And then
back then when they were willing to show hell.
and then when Baby Girl came out, I took the album to Mega, and I was like, look, man, I went to the other stations, and Omar was the program director, and he was sitting there. He said, and I said, do I gotta grease your pockets? What do I gotta do, man? I said, I just want you to listen to it. If there's anything on there you think would be okay for radio, let me know. So he's like, I make $250,000 a year. I drive a Mercedes. I don't need no money. He says, I'm gonna check out your shit because you came to me legit. They checked it out, and that night, because my manager Philly knew Pitufo, the DJ at 104, he was like, which one do you like? He says, Rolling in My Lolo or Baby Girl. I said, whichever one you want. So they played Baby Girl, and I was like, man, I got a lot of other ones on there. And
you didn't like that one?
That's the first one I ever made, so I thought I got better, you know?
Oh, okay.
So we did better, but they played that one, man. It was on the top 9 at 9 forever. And it would be like a number two. And I was like, why the fuck doesn't it go to number 1? They're like, because we can't have a local, he had to have a local go to number 1.
Yeah.
I'm like, what the shit, man?
So shit.
So you just
that you asked him that?
Yeah.
Like, you would probably need to cough up some big money to pass up.
Yeah, but no, it was cool because they showed a lot of love, man. They would play Rolling in My Lolo, and they played Baby Girl. They would play so many of my music at one time.
Then I remember hearing you, the first time I heard you on the radio was Burkestan.
Yeah. Homie Marco in 97.
97?
He's the one that gave
that
us...
song played pretty often too, bro.
Yeah, he played us a lot, man. He had a lot of love for us because he came from Houston where it's independent. And people didn't give people love. And when he was out here, game recognized game. You know, I didn't have to do nothing for him, just keep it real with him. And I was like, man, if you can show me love, I'd appreciate it, man. If there's anything I do for you, like if you have promos or shows, and we'd go out to the parks every time they were out, every weekend they were out in the parks on Sunday night, and we'd go out and perform for free.
Yeah.
One thing, you know, love is love.
Straight up.
Nice.
That was it.
So is there a producer that you've always wanted to work with?
Like either like small time or big time?
Both.
Happy P. Happy Perez.
Where is he from?
Texas.
Texas.
Yeah.
He did all those Baby Bass things, hit singles.
Baby Bass, SPM, and
yeah, he did a lot of Lone Star Riders.
Lone Star, yeah.
DJ Quick.
DJ
Oh,
Quick.
that's
so imagine some Mexican hip hop, some Spanish hip hop on DJ Quick beats.
Yep.
Or Battle Cat.
DJ Battle Cat.
Or Battle Cat. I love Battle Cat.
What's your favorite venue here in New Mexico that you've performed at?
Sunshine Theater.
Sunshine Theater?
Only because it's classic.
Classic.
And it's just been there so long, man. Passing that as a little kid, and then when you're older and you see your name on the thing, or you know, that was,
they had the little slide thing,
too.
the white thing,
or the Wool Warehouse thing. That was dope too.
What's the biggest venue you've performed at out here?
Out here?
Tingley or?
Tingley's big, but I think having it there at the expo, at the old swap meet, the flea market. Because they used to just, for the car shows, man.
Oh, that was...
It just, you could look and you see rows of fucking people.
I don't like that they keep doing it at the damn convention center. It's boring.
The convention center was cool, but it wasn't, but when, it's cool, I've done a lot of shows in like convention centers and dub shows and shit like that, but you know, the one in Pueblo, the one I keep telling you about, thousands and thousands of people. You couldn't even see to the fucking back. So, and I was such a fan of everybody that was there, man. I stood on the side and watched it like a fan.
Their shows, and then you got up there and had your fun. Nice.
It was dope, man. But I think the expo, when a real production person is involved and they structure the event good, they know how to do it, man. You don't have a car like 20 feet in front of the stage. You know, they got a place for everybody to be.
Exactly.
And you know, this what sucks about some car shows, man, which I love, and it's our culture and I love it. But they're like, we're gonna have a hop now, and this guy's performing.
That's
so you're
worse. That is the worst, bro.
What are you doing?
You're setting it
up for failure.
Your whole
bro. That's straight up.
Why don't you say, look, man, we're canceling all this shit.
Let's go take a break on the thing. Everybody go to the hop.
Have it all timed out.
Enjoy the hop. You know? We'll be back. for more performances
More
after
organized,
something.
Just
yeah,
do
that's-
it. But I've been to
More
too many of them where they do that at the same
I
time.
know, I've seen that.
Yeah,
It sucks. That's just that's a kick in the ass.
disrespectful to
That's
the
a kick in the
artist.
ass.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
It's a fucking kick in the ass. But it is what it is.
No,
It happens everywhere.
Oh yeah.
Nothing's perfect, man, and nobody's perfect. Shit happens. People are behind schedule, and then nothing ever happens the way it's supposed to happen.
No.
But you know, so the thing is, you're still there. Make the best of it.
Straight up. Who's your favorite DJ here in New Mexico?
Oh shit. DJ that can
Yes.
DJ,
Especially
yeah.
like back when they were really
DJing.
showing love, like you said, on the radio and
DJ Uncut or DJs that are on the radio just pressing buttons, real scratching and mixing.
Yeah, either or.
DJ.
I guess there's a
There's a difference.
Yeah, I guess there's
We didn't
different
know
types
that.
of DJs out there.
Have you ever heard the mixes that the DJs do, man? You got the guy who's talking on the mic. Yeah, we got DJ so and so on the wheels of steel.
Oh, yes,
and they're
exactly.
cutting up. That's a real DJ.
Exactly.
You're just hosting a show. You're hosting the radio.
I know.
Yes, you have all your
Yeah,
shit
no.
pre.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
they already told you what to play. All you got to do is talk in between commercials.
Yeah.
But
You're a host.
that the host, yeah. But probably DJ Uncut.
DJ Uncut.
DJ
shout out
Uncut,
to DJ
old school man,
Uncut.
from KANW, no KUNM, 89.9 back in the day.
Okay.
Uncut was just killing it back then, man. It was a college station. On Friday nights from like 9 to 12, 9 to 2 in the morning, they would just play everything underground. And he just went to 106, I think 97.3. But cutting and shit, I think he's one of the best.
Okay.
Yeah.
Alright,
But
shout out to
a lot of them, you know, that from the radio stations that have done a lot for me, man. MQ, he did a lot. Pitufo was great. Homie Marco was dope.
MQ's no more, huh?
Yeah, he's a DJ too.
Yeah, he's a DJ.
So he's good. But you know, just I think DJ Uncut's probably, when it comes to cutting records and mixing, he was probably the best.
Alright.
Shout out to DJ Uncut.
Do you think we can get our state to rise to a mainstream level with the music, or do you think we have like a better chance getting to our state known with the movies?
That's what we're known for. Movies.
That's where it's at right now, yeah.
Yeah, if one of these movie people, I know Josh Aragon, man. Y'all gotta interview him. He works in the movie big time in the business. If he could get somebody to use some of our music in some of these movies, I know it's not his job.
That would be sick,
exactly.
But it's not his job, but he rubs elbows with big stars, bro.
Exactly. You're right.
Every day, man.
We would need that.
And
But
they said,
blow up.
they said like we need some local. How about we just use some local music for fucking once?
Local hip hop.
That's a very good
That's a
idea.
So
good
if they
idea,
did that
bro.
and put us
That
on the
is a
music,
very good.
if they put our music on the
what
movie,
is that they listen
Because not
to?
only rap, bro, there's people out here that are
Country,
amazing
sing,
at country,
bro, all that,
Spanish,
bro.
rock, bro. Like, you can't tell me a song can't fit in a movie.
there's
That's a good
people
idea.
out here, natives, instrumental music things that are getting Grammys that we've never heard of.
Exactly.
So it's like, okay, so this music we've had music from New Mexico movies. I never heard. I never knew.
That's a good idea.
But R&B and hip hop, man, it has to be really good.
Yeah,
It does.
It has to be dope, and you know, because not just anybody can get played on it.
unique.
Exactly.
It has to be exact.
Solid.
And all it takes is even 15 seconds of somebody in a car in a movie
Exactly.
I
bumping
feel
your
this.
shit in a movie, and they're like, "Oh man, who is that?"
Yeah.
And then it helps pull up that artist, and hopefully he'll.
You know who
extend
does?
the olive branch.
You know who?
You know the Zan.
Noel G, man. Shout out to Noel G in Cali, man. Good dude, bro.
Hector.
In every movie.
That's how all the Chicanos know him is Hector.
Yeah.
He's so cool, man. He's a cool dude.
Okay.
He's a good dude, man. Him and Joamber are tight. So I know if he can get her in the door in some of the movies,
You're right.
it just
Even her
comes-
music
even
has
her music.
she has a potential
does,
to
yeah.
be in a movie of some sort,
Yeah.
bro. You know what I mean?
There's a lot of scenes where some of our
songs.
music could be in the
Yeah,
background.
easy,
I've seen
bro.
it, and they play some bullshit
Trash.
bullshit hip hop, bullshit rap
Mumble
on the
shit.
Mayans.
Yeah.
And I love the Mayans. And they play some whack ass music on there, and I'm like, they play good music too, but the hip hop that I've heard, I'm like, what the fuck
is
is
trash,
this shit?
Who is this?
It's-
Yeah,
it's-
exactly.
That's very
Who
true.
do we
yeah.
gotta submit our music to get a
Yeah,
listen?
yo.
Like somebody
That's a good
knows somebody.
idea. That's a good idea.
If we had somebody, anybody out there that knows where to submit the music to, let us know.
Straight up, drop a comment down below.
Yeah,
let us know.
Let us know.
And, you know, it is what it is.
Do you prefer digital or hard copy?
Hard copies. I wish we could go back to that.
Why?
The money was better.
It was, huh? Straight up.
You go.
It made everybody hustle more.
Yes, and you got to meet people face to face.
Exactly, not just, oh, who's this guy? Let me look at his profile. Look at his.
Yeah. No. I miss those days,
I
man.
know, me
But
too.
even but I'll tell you what though. Sometimes I could go to sleep and wake up in the morning and I got an alert.
That you got money, you got paid.
I got this. You know, you making money while you're asleep.
Exactly.
From streaming, from YouTube,
People that are on their
AdSense,
phone all
these
night,
people.
watching your videos, different shit.
Yeah, so there's more places and it's available more to the world. But before it was just local and regional.
It's just the people that created all these streaming platforms fucked everybody.
Yeah.
They make all the money. So it's like that's what makes you answer like that. Like I'd rather do hard copy.
Yeah, straight up.
Because you
Well,
get to
that was
meet
quick
people,
answer.
bro.
Exactly.
I used to
And then you
make
get your
more.
money.
I used to make thousands of dollars at the swap meet, having a couple of booths on a Saturday and Sunday, stay for 2, 3, 4 hours, walk
Make
away with
money.
a G every day, and like really. Like, you making that? I don't have to do shit the rest of the week. I'll take care of my kids and
I
hang
don't
out.
even report that if I don't want to.
Don't even say that, man. They came for me. They came for me hardcore.
I'll be there.
But it's all good, man. But I think if we could find a way to balance both, it'd be all right.
Yeah, I just wish they would pay out the artists more because without
We're not
all
getting
this-
we're not getting the boost that a lot of these people are. And
So-
I buy the ads, bro. I buy YouTube ads. I buy promotion on Instagram.
That's what they
I buy
want, they want, yeah.
Facebook ads. I buy all these
And
things.
that's why I say you don't get as much because, yeah, you get your checks, you get some nice checks, bro, from your streams and stuff, but then you gotta pay to boost
Do it again.
yeah,
Do it again.
yeah. It's like, man, kinda
Every
sucks.
single, you gotta do it again.
And back in the day, you were getting all that feria. Let me go repress, and I could put money towards bills. I could repress. I could stash some money.
And now
all
you
that
don't,
in.
because back then you knew exactly what you were getting.
Exactly.
And now you're like, okay, I'm gonna get a couple hundred here, I'm gonna get 100 here, a couple hundred here. And good thing there's a lot of different platforms that are out there actually takes in your money. But if you get a real
Distribution.
a real publisher,
or publish.
a publishing company that'll fight for you. Like I got one that'll go and fucking kick your ass for my shit.
Yeah.
Like anybody that uploads my music on
Without
YouTube,
yes.
on YouTube, which is cool. I don't mind.
Yeah.
But
But all those
they're
plays,
getting,
all those plays that'll be like, okay, you cannot profit off this. It's gonna go to the artist.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
So you got to know the game a little bit.
That's what I do like about the digital uploads. Is if someone steals your video and puts it on their, like I see YouTube channels, they'll steal videos and put it on theirs because they're getting thousands, hundreds of thousands of views.
They're
And I'm
monetizing
sure
the money.
they're monetized and they're getting the money. What I do like though, they may get a little cut from monetizing the channel, but wherever you uploaded your music from, you're still gonna get a cut
Yeah.
too because your shit's recognized.
Because it's copyrighted.
But they shouldn't get no fucking money
At all.
Any
At
at
all.
all, not nothing.
They just
It's
stole
not
it and
enough
re-uploaded
YouTube
it.
and them are
It's
gonna get their
bootlegging.
checks and
Yeah.
it's bootlegging.
Yeah,
bootlegging.
It's exactly like burning your shit and handing it to all their homies and stuff. Yo.
Exactly.
So next question: did you ever sign to low profile records?
Not officially, but verbal contract. Verbally, I said, I got you. You got me. I got you. Cool.
How was that? How long were you working with Low Pro? Or
I never got the chance to really sit there and create an album with them, because I
just
was
like collabs?
because I was a pendejo and I was on paper and I couldn't leave. And so that fucked a lot of shit up for me. So that goes to show you guys, don't be a pendejo. Don't be stupid, man. You'll fuck up your money.
It'll catch up to you.
You can't go
And
travel. You can't do.
You
what
gotta ask for
do.
permission to fucking leave the county.
Yeah.
Really?
That's the worst.
Don't do it, man. Don't do it. So
Not worth it.
But I was rocking with them, man. I'm still cool with them. I'm still cool with all
You
of
just
them.
never signed to the.
No.
Okay.
No.
Okay.
But I went to war for them.
Yeah.
I went to war
Oh
for
yeah.
them.
Oh yeah. You did.
You know, I went to war for them, and I don't regret it one fucking bit.
That's what's
I'd do it again.
yeah.
Okay. Are you still in contact with Royalty and Mr. Sancho?
Yeah, of course.
Okay.
Yeah. Royal's cool, man. He's a cool dude. He has his own Royal going, man. Royal's just Royal.
Yeah.
And what he did for Chicano rap, I think he had the biggest Chicano rap label ever.
I do too, bro.
And plain and simple.
The best songs,
he had the best music. He had the best artists. He even had Frost for a while.
Yeah. I know. And Lighter Shade of Brown.
And Lighter Shade of Brown.
He wrote albums for them, like, bro, that speaks.
So he got that shit locked down. So, you know, and the things that he did with the Sancha albums and shit too. And
he that is so ahead of his fucking time.
He masterminded.
That's still ahead of, like, bro.
He masterminded that shit, and it fucking worked.
To know that not only is the gang banging image and shit selling like fucking crack,
but the
love, the sex sells like fucking sex. You know what I mean? So he knew that, bro. He's a mastermind, bro.
And hundreds of fucking albums. He's responsible for putting all these great Chicano artists out.
Exactly.
Fuck, man.
And not
he's like that.
There's a few of the albums. There's a couple handfuls because he's put out so much albums that skip, but they weren't none of the bigger artists and shit. But
he gave a lot of people breaks
and chances.
Yeah,
an opportunity.
And if you sucked, if your record sucked,
if your album didn't sell, bro, what am I gonna do? You know what I mean? Like, I can't make them.
Then you lost money. You lost
exactly.
money.
He loses money investing into it, but at least he gave you the chance.
That's cool. So you get a chance, man. What do you go do with the chance? Like, make the best you can, or you're gonna turn in an album that's so, or you're gonna be like, man, I really want to get this shit going. But some people have it and some people don't. It comes easy to Lil Rob. It comes easy to Sancho. It comes easy to Bandit. It comes easy to Playboy. You know.
Exactly.
And the Sancha albums, it came easy because Dominique's a monster.
She is an artist at heart. She's just all around.
She's amazing. I love Dominique. Shout out.
I seen her working with the Talk Box recently.
Nasty,
I can't wait to see
she's smart and she's in movies too. She's
exactly. Another hustler.
You know, I got love for everybody out there, man. You know, for what it's worth, man. I got love for Tony A too. Like, you know, I grew up on Night Owl. Here comes Night Owl. That shit. I played that shit out. Like, you know, all that shit, man. Cypress.
And then
all
he was one of the main ones on Pocos Pero Locos. Like, bro, Night Owl. That song just didn't leave Pocos Pero Locos.
Bro, it was on there.
They left it.
They were cool, man. Kool-Aid and the other homie, they were cool. They were cool people. They just, I think it folded because it was the same formula.
Exactly, and like we said, everything they're running out of shit to play, bro. Yeah. You got Lil Rob. He's still making these hits and shit. Then he had his shitty deals and all that. He wasn't doing it as much. And then, I mean, they wanted to lean on Mr. Capone, but it's like they were only playable so much, and it's like, fingers can only do so much for you. And then, you know what I mean? And it's like the love songs started, the oldies started.
Them dudes made a lot of money though, man. Like,
they did.
You know, for what it's worth. I mean, he
capitalized on
Fatazam capitalized off our culture and
that's my next question. Let's get to this next question right here.
He fucking ate off our culture like a fucking vulture.
His whole family. The next question, check this out. So, where do you stand with Mr. Capone and High Power nowadays?
There ain't no High Power no more. The only artist that was worth a shit started his own shit, and he was the only good one there. And Criminal makes good music.
Okay.
You say whatever you want, man. For what it's worth, he's in movies, he makes good music. He's active.
And he's still doing his thing.
He puts people out. He puts other artists out. You know, and he has his own shit, and that's respectable. Shout out to him, you know, for doing his thing. And, you know, because once I knew, man, without him, that label wasn't shit.
It was, bro, and that's the word.
Without him or Fingers wasn't holding it down.
Without him or Fingers, and she was not gonna make the noise Miss Sancha made. She just couldn't do the same, get the same impact.
Nobody wants to hear about a bitch gang banging all fucking day. Like, bitch, suck. Everybody knows what's up. Just shut up.
It was hot when she started because, like we said, it was still fucking the
rapping off beat shit is stupid. They were horrible,
and they did contribute to the downfall of Chicano rap.
And that's no hate. That's real talk.
No, at the same time, Capone, I can't take away what he did on putting people on because he did the same as Royalty. He did put motherfuckers on. Yes, they had the labels backing them with the money and shit, Universal, Thump, and all that. But at least he gave people chances. What I didn't when, you know, as I'm growing up and shit, and like I say, I'm noticing like, fuck, we're running, our genre's going down, down, down. I started noticing, like I said, fuck, another, no disrespect to any of the homies or nothing, but another blue rap, like another fucking gang bang album. Come on, bro. It's watering us out all the way. It's just drowning us out. And
but that's the culture in Cali, though.
It is the culture, 100%. To this day, that's why I say no disrespect, because to this day, it's not changing. It ain't changing for them. But if you have that platform, put on more homies that are gonna represent our raza and our people with class in a different way, like Little Rob. And yes, Little Rob, when he was younger, he was on his gangbang shit. He grew up. That's what I'm saying.
You can't be in your 40s gangbang.
So when you have that, when you have that platform, use it right. And that's where I'm like, man, like you said, the best one left, and he started his thing. Shout out to my boy Crimes,
but they have no talent. I don't think.
And that's what it was. Is the money that he had from Thumb? Like, oh, we got Fingers. Fingers is only gonna do so much when the songs are. There's only 2 bangers on a fucking 20-song album. Not even bangers. I'm talking bangers because Capone and Criminal saved the song at the time. You know what I mean? Yeah. The other verses were like, fuck, man. Besides Stomper, and then you had like Big Locote. I remember Big Locote had some good verses. He was on some devilish shit. But he had he's actually a good rapper. He's a good lyricist.
That's
bro.
my boy, man.
He's a good lyricist. Shout out to Big Locote. That's my brother.
That's my homie, man.
He had some good verses. There was a lot of good. Little Tweety. That's what I mean by.
I never even heard that shit.
That's what I meant by use your platform to put on people that could make a difference or get our people. You know what I mean? So,
all they did create is a bunch of hate, man.
A bunch of hate and division. It divided us.
I guess it's different out here because we work with the brothers, man. We work with different people, like.
And it wasn't always like that. At the same time, in the early 2000s and the 90s. It was division between blacks and browns here too, but we're willing to we gotta make something out of our state, you know what I mean? Let's put this shit together. Like we grew up, we didn't live it as much as them. We still live the same.
Because at the end of the day, man, I'm singing with I have black singers, black producers. Like
you can't tell me Chicano rap isn't influenced by black music. No. What is an oldie, bro?
It's black music.
Black music.
I had a dude tell me that, man. I was selling the Southwest Uncut in at the Swap Meet one time, and the homie was wearing a hat like yours, and he was like, I was playing. I said, this has like a bunch of people, man. I said it has Spice One, it has E40 and everything. He's like, man, I only buy Chicano rap, and he had oldies. Volumes 1, 2, all those old oldies. I was like, well, what do you think that is? He said, I don't listen to black music. I'm like, bro, the name Ralphie Bagan, it ain't. If you don't got what's his name,
Brett and Wood, all of them, bro.
I said, this is
James Brown.
That's all black music right there. I said, so you tell me you won't buy these albums because they got black people? 99% of those people are black, bro.
Yes.
That's bumping and loving the song.
Oldies,
Drinking all night with
the Temptations.
That's all black.
Mary Wells, all of them.
The Chantal,
all of them. Yeah, and that's where we can't lie, bro.
We took from that music.
We did.
Yeah, we did.
Because Mary Wells, right? Mary Wells. Okay, so her shows were full of Chicanos at the car shows. Exactly. She found a new market.
Exactly.
When she was no longer with Motown. So she had. We love her music. I still love
all
her
of them,
music.
bro. The Temptations. You can't tell me. You can't go to a lowrider show or go to a lowrider cruise without hearing the Temptations in a bomba. The Richie Valens, you know what I mean? Well, Richie Valens to us, but where do you think all of them got there? See, they wanted to rock and roll like them, bro. They wanted to rock and roll like the brothers.
Freddie Fender,
yes, exactly.
I think he's one of the old school cats who did his thing. See, we have the lowrider culture. I don't care what anybody says. It's ours.
It's ours. We
100%.
Yes.
The khakis, the Ben Davis, the Cortezes, the tank tops, those hats. It's ours.
It's been embraced by many.
It's our culture.
Okay, that's it. But when you mix the music and everything together, it was like one big fucking happy family.
Exactly.
Straight
That's
up.
why I don't care where you're from, what you're doing. Just keep it real. Fuck.
Yeah.
Straight up.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
That's it. That's it. Don't be a dickhead, man. Don't say you own. I'm just tired of the bullshit.
Exactly.
You know, and as long as I've been doing music, man, it's too much bullshit.
Yeah.
You know how many links people send me and I click on them and I'm like, fucking garbage.
And it's not that, like I said,
Fuck.
like I said, there's
Fuck. There should be something. There should
bro,
be
like
something.
I said, there's something for
There should be
everyone,
something
but there's
that
bad
says,
music
no.
too.
There should be something on a platform where before you upload your music on something,
They need to
on CD
filter
Baby or something,
music,
and say
yeah.
like, this is below quality.
It's not reaching the standards of even quality record.